Hey, it's Russ Payne with Roleplaying Public Radio. We're playing Red Markets, the Cooper County Wars. This is episode 5. In the last session, we had the smoothest job that was very easy to do, and there weren't any problems, and no one got injured at all after we looted an IKEA, basically.
I don't think any of you did get injured, except for the obvious one.
Yeah. That's if you discount the injury we got, we did.
It was that wasn't the job. That was the leg.
I count the legs as part of the job. Like it's a whole.
I was about
package.
to say, are we going to ignore the elephant in the room?
No, obviously. But I mean, as far as the job goes, as I recall, David, you were quite the hero of the day.
I'm pretty sure we did a lot of wonderful things at the what did we call it? A Flugelkrug?
The store is Flugelhorf or
Flargelhoof.
Flargelhoof.
Yeah. Yes, Flargelhoof. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure
Aaron is noticeably silent. Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Darlington handling things after last session?
Probably not well. So.
I remember when Darlington was alive still.
No. So apparently we're doing some war goals.
Yes. We'll start with that because your vignettes are locked in for that. So, we'll do Dexi first. So, Dexi.
Yes. So the war goal that I would like to do is utilize all the falcons that Charlie has been breeding and training up to this point. So, 1, to have a couple of them with cameras and stuff for surveillance, and 2, just train the rest of them to attack.
Okay. Charlie, I assume, is at his... what is the correct term for a falcon rookery?
I think falcon rookery fits.
All right. So Dex, you heading on over to the rookery, like, hey, and break the good news. Good news to Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, guess what? I've got the greatest idea. So all these falcons, right?
Yeah.
We're going to use them because there is a shitstorm coming. Like, there is so many casualties. But you are going to be the hero of this town. You are going to lead our falcon army into greatness.
Awesome. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's definitely something I'm up for. You're the right you're right to trust me, Dexi. I'm very confident about this.
I didn't see before, but it just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can see them from the sky, we can attack them from the sky.
Yeah, like one falcon makes a lot of noise and can lead a whole bunch of them astray and just like disperse the whole thing, or lead them into our enemies. That would be great. Do we have other enemies?
No, definitely not. No. Why
Okay.
would you have you heard anything? Because if you've heard anything, you should definitely tell me.
Okay, no, I haven't. I've been so focused on the falcons.
Why are you starting to smell lake water there, Dexi?
I'm 100% ready. The falcon. I mean, we actually have we have a lot of falcons. We really do need to sell them. So this is great.
Dex, you slap down a pile of 20 bounty and just be like, here, this should cover all the new trading and everything for them.
Yeah, actually, we need to trade. The next part is actually they can do the basic commands and everything. What we really need is to get them used to casualty. So we need some latents to set up to capture a couple casualties and set up kind of a pin to teach the falcons how to attack them and draw their attention and that kind of thing. There's a bunch of videos on Lifelines on how to do this. And I've been really intently watching them very closely. So that's that. So we just need some latents. But there's not a lot around here. Man, if only, do you know any latents?
I mean, I know one, but he's new to being a latent.
Oh,
so...
well, I mean, that don't matter. I'm sure he'd love to have he'd love to, whoever it is, I'm sure they'd love to feel included. To be useful. Yeah.
Good to have a purpose in death. Yeah.
Well, no, they're still alive. Come on, Dexi. You can't say that.
Charlie, no.
Yeah, come
Charlie,
on. What?
No.
Yeah. Wow, Dexi, that's
well. So yeah, the discussion of weaponization of fauna turns over into an ideological discussion of of sentient existence and so on and so forth. So yeah, Mads, go ahead and heal up a call.
Yay!
It's like a normal vignette. Yep. And we will move over to Dakka. So, David, why don't you talk about your first war goal?
Okay, so I've been looking into this, right? And I've got this map. Sweep everything off a nearby table. Just and unroll it. Okay, so we got the stampede that's coming this way, right? And we see that it's coming from this area and this area and this area, and it's coming here towards the enclaves, right? But if we have this gully here, and we could somehow manage to filter them in, we could set up a lovely kill box right in the middle of it. And so that's what I want to do, is I want to set up that, pillbox, kill box.
All right. So yeah, I assume you were heading out to go see Sister Gladys about with this proposition.
Oh yeah. Because this is two things, actually. One, it's how I think that we're going to be able to help the Enclave the most, and two, it's going to put a sleeve on. Like, if this is my plan, this is my subtraction, therefore, I get the credit.
Yeah, so Sister Gladys, what are you up to? What Dakka comes bouncing up to you?
I just guess reading through general scriptures, whatever Black Math is reading through at this time. So just intent on that.
Sister, can you put the calculus aside for just a moment? I've got this wonderful thing. Here, look at this. I've got a plan for subtraction.
Let's take a look at it. So, just reviewing over that, getting Coke bottle glasses out to scan over that constantly.
Oh, more like because remember, eye patch.
So looking around. Interesting, though. This would be a mighty subtraction, but it definitely would require many other resources outside of what we have right now.
Dakka slams down a pile of bounty in front of her.
I've been saving up because I knew that the day would come when my subtraction would finally hit, and that my math would no longer be fuzzy, where my math will one day be true. I've done the calculations. It's time for my subtraction. Sister, I'm ready.
So, well, if you're willing to give this much to the cause, scooping it up and putting it in an overturned habit, then, yep. Then we shall see about it, and totters off with it.
All right. So, yeah, Dave, go ahead and heal your column. And, yeah, got you down for yours. So, Ross, why don't you go ahead and give me a roll for your vignette?
It was... just 1d10, right?
No, it's 2d10. So it's a normal. Yeah, it's a normal check.
10 over 2.
All right, success. So yeah, we'll do a cope for you. All right. So what is Deacon up to with his adopted family?
I like the Black Math Church, Black Math holy documents. So, Black Math study group with all my dependents, and along with some other people. So, yeah, we're going over probably some leaked government war plan on how to deal with casualties. Some war game that got leaked and. About dealing with evacuation versus, sustainable casualties, acceptable losses and all that.
Right.
Yeah. So, So if you look here, they have this policy where they would give small amounts of supplies to people in defensible locations like prisons in order to ensnare, to attract large groups of casualties, thus sort of rooting them in place. Then, when the people had died or starved, or shortly before they starved to death, then they would, attracting the maximum number of casualties, then they would do a concentrated airstrike or artillery strike to clear out as many casualties as possible. A small amount of human losses in exchange for a massive amount of casualties, plus the time factor of ensnaring that many casualties. It was certainly one of the few good ideas they had. Any questions?
Yeah. And as you look out upon the half dozed audience, captivated audience. You see the military barricade that you guys had come upon, and all of a sudden it's all starting to connect. It makes sense. But acceptable losses, and then you see Darlington, and as you stick the needle in his arm, and he starts to scream as black veins erupt all along his skin. Go ahead, give me a self-control roll.
Okie dokie.
Daddy Deacon, are they going to eat me?
That's a crit failure.
You immediately jump up and scream, yes, of course they are. That's all they do. They're just eating machines, and they eat. And all they do is eat and eat and eat. And then, you book it out of the room.
Yeah.
Go ahead and heal up your zones. I'm sure your grandmotherly cat lady is going to have some words with you later, though.
Yeah, fair.
About the nightmares you just gave your adopted child.
They eat like your family did before we shot them. Anyways.
All right.
Stay on the cannibalism, Kay?
Well, I'm free of, that was very stress relaxing, stress removing. Yeah.
Yes.
Very cathartic.
That just leads us to AA Rod. Okay. Roll, brother.
Yeah.
Critical failure. All right.
Crits out of the way early.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, David, what does Samantha need?
Just to let you know ahead of time, he's cutting himself off completely. So,
okay.
So he would have been over in the latent portion of the shaft and is not taking messages. So,
okay. So, are you filling in a new dependent then?
Not at this time. Too. I'll take a hit on something if necessary. So,
okay. All right, fair enough. Let's say
if you're gonna,
what's the first tick on the dependents when you start to lose them? What's the first tick on it?
Needy. So.
They're needy. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. So you'll take a needy. Okay, fair enough. So job creation time.
And that is that's the one where we just roll our what is it?
Yeah, we've been doing collaborative. So you guys are rolling foresight. Yep, black plus foresight. So yeah, everybody go ahead and give me a 1d10 roll with your foresight on it. Let's see who's going to dictate. 7. 9 for David, 10 for Ross, and Aaron. What the fuck?
Underscore is not on.
Yeah.
Impediment, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like yet again it is your stalwart leader who has found you all some goodies. So Ross Payton.
All right.
What's the good?
I'm thinking they've found a landscaping company with a huge amount of mobile tools that riding lawnmowers have actually become once properly modified are really good at taking out large groups of casualties. Not to mention mulchers and all kinds of things. So
all right,
yeah.
Motorized lawn tools.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So I will roll for the equilibrium. 13 per haul. All right then. Aaron, yes, and motorized lawn tools.
Okay. So, this make this more special is this is actually each of these are running off of a newer type lithium-ion battery that not only held a longer charge, so better use, but also could be reconfigured into pretty potent explosives if you modify them the correct way.
All right. Go ahead.
Exploding laptop batteries, Mark II.
Yep. All right. Go ahead. Give me a sensitivity check, Aaron.
Okay.
Is it sensitivity or foresight?
It's sensitivity to see if your rumor is correct. It's foresight to win to dictate the thing. No. Okay.
Hey, man, Aaron, that's the best possible time to roll crit failure in this game.
All right. Maddy.
No, use all your will again. It sure is great.
Let's not.
Wow, even when you're saying it.
All right, so because
Dexi,
it's a landscaping company, they weren't high up on the security. Like back in the day, no one was really giving a shit about it. So there's no like security system, and all the keys are like at the desk.
All right. That's a success.
Hang on, no, I had the wrong thing copied. Sorry.
Oh yes, you did.
Yep.
Oh,
that is a fail.
That is a fail. All right, David. What Dakka is yes-anding?
Remember hearing about this because there's that lovely thing about caterpillars that they could turn into butterflies. Am I remembering that right? Yeah, they were collapsible. Like they broke down for for compactness, for easy portability.
Okay.
So we can actually get more than just one wood chipper that we strap to the back of Dragon. We could actually get, like maybe 5 or 6 if we're lucky, if they break down. And that is a tie. So I'm going to use your will to flip that.
All right, you're flipping it? All right.
Yeah. Portability, good. Giant drones strapped to our backs, bad.
All right, then. Yes. So, all right. Everyone go ahead and give me 1d10 foresight roll to determine who your wholesaler is going to be.
Do we add our do we add in our skill bonus on that one?
Yeah. It's black plus foresight. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it's been a hot minute.
It's all good. Wow. Ross, who y'all selling to?
Let's see here. What are they?
It's weird that the guy that knows how to talk is good at all these roles.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be reasonable here. You guys' dice was kind of trash.
Yeah, I only rolled a 5 that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dexi, what's your the enclave you hang your hat at? The Dexi.
The reservoir, I believe.
The reservoir.
Yeah, they're at the reservoir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, we're gonna do the reservoir. So, is this on the hillbilly or the cartel side of the reservoir?
Surprisingly, the cartel side.
All right, fair enough. So yeah, somebody throw me a name. What's his or her name?
Cletus Sanchez.
Cletus Sanchez.
Oh, is this a political marriage figure?
I mean, so many of them are. So yeah, Aaron. Yes, and what do you know about Mrs. Cletus Sanchez?
The reservoir. So that she in particular has a vested interest, actually in lawn maintenance. So that's their own enclave. They basically want to keep everything as neat and normal as possible.
Okay, cool. Give me the roll.
Sensitivity
check.
Having a nice lawn with good lines of sight is probably a really good defensive.
Great idea, especially when your enclave is mostly made up of a trailer park surrounding a dam.
Yeah, that's 80.
Yeah, that will absolutely
don't want crawlers sneaking up on you. Yep.
Nope. So but she takes it to a level that would put other people to shame. So
yes,
and there's lawn jockeys that might be hiding claymores. We don't know. So,
Mads. Yes, and for
I'm going to say her husband is actually the leader of a different taker group.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
That is a plus.
Mads, could you give me a taker crew name just so I don't have to go on the fly? He's Latino.
Taco.
El Taco. Perfect. All right. David. Yes, and
they were going to go with El Tigre, but El Tigre was taken, so they had to go with something close. Well, hey, it's got to be said those Claymore / sentry turret lawn jockeys don't build themselves, so she's got to be getting them somewhere. I've actually heard that her daughter's boyfriend's cousin is actually the one that's making them for her, so. She's actually got a pretty good line on, just lawn defense lawn jockeys too. That's her submarket.
Okay. I assume that's a nope.
That is definitely a nope.
All right. Very good then. Last but not least, job site. Give me one last Black Post foresight roll, everyone. And 11. But David, RKO out of nowhere. So, Dakka, where are these tools at?
Well, because they are such wonderful things, there's got to be something that's preventing us from getting to it. And I remember that way back in the day, what they did was they designed their showroom to where it was, at the back of a hedge maze, but it's not a hedge maze. It's actually a concrete maze that they put chia around so that it grew into a fake looking hedge maze. But I'm pretty sure it's overgrown by now because the last time anybody maintained that was a good 6-7 years ago ish.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to be inside
hedge maze.
Thanks. Awesome.
I love this. All right. Yes. So, Aaron. Yes, add to a business hedge maze.
Is Ross next?
No, you were technically ahead of Ross on my list.
Okay,
because I've been winning all the rolls, so this is the first time I actually get to contribute something. Other than
I haven't been going by roll. Aaron, I've been going by the lists.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good, brother. Yeah.
Gonna change my name to 1A Clockwork Joe.
Fuck off, Ross.
The hedge maze also had a side business, also operating as a haunted hedge maze during Halloween.
Wonderful. Give me some sensitivity check.
Yes.
Outstanding. All right. Ross Payton. Yes, and to a hedge maze.
The hedge maze actually was also the site of a side business of backyard MMA that they did they had a tournament for every year or every season, so they called it the 4 Octagons. There's just a bunch of MMA. There's some rumors state that there's still MMA fighting going on there, a hidden enclave of meatheads. But no,
that's a nope.
That's a rumor, but The 4 octagons.
Mads, yes, and to a hedge maze.
Yes, and there is a bunch of flyers with the actual map of the hedge mage that just because so many people kept getting lost, they needed to have a proper guide so you can get find your way out or not. There is at least a map somewhere on a pamphlet.
Okay.
Thus.
Very good then. Pre-job roles. What would people like to do?
I'm going to just strike up a conversation with whichever member of my taker crew happens to be close by to ward people off of the job site with, I'm pretty sure that the rumors of the tribe of feral children that have got lost in the hedge maze and are descendants of the people who were lost inside, that's got to be just a rumor, right? I mean, that can't possibly be real. There's no way that there's an entire tribe of 80 or so cannibal feral children living inside that hedge maze.
Networking or deception, whichever you prefer.
Networking.
All right.
Yes.
Yes, you have secured the job site from any competition.
All right. I'll try and one of us can do a drive up the price thing, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll do that and use persuasion to just talk to Cletus to basically, we have a proven track record. We have the armor capable of not only getting the stuff, but also bringing it back intact to where you don't have to spend any time. You'll be saving by taking our stuff. Our stuff will be in better condition, so you don't have to spend as much on maintenance or repairs. So really, but if given how far away it is, if we don't get a higher price, we can just sell it somewhere closer to drop off site, so we don't have to spend as much on fuel. So we, just take this in mind. So yeah.
All right.
Even with 3. Wait, no, I spend my I have Ubix specs.
That help with persuasion?
No, I'm sorry, it's sensitivity.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll spend a point of will.
All right. You are now up to 20 bounty per haul.
All
right. Mads, Aaron, y'all got anything you want to do before heading out, or y'all ready to go?
Can I check how many legs it is to get there?
You may.
Right.
Yeah. Research.
Do I have? I do have research. Yes.
Yay.
Yep, that makes
2 legs out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Ron, is Darlington doing anything, or?
Since they mentioned the map data right now, is it possible to get? I'm trying to think mechanically, how this would work. Basically, see if I could download that into the Fox to basically use it as a guide through the hedge maze.
That would require a successful networking check to even find the bloody thing.
Okay. I'll try to give that a try. So
go for it.
Yes, that is a successful charge.
Lifelines appears to have a file with the correct map on it.
Excellent. So yeah. That'll give us a little bit of an advantage trying to get our way through this without encountering riddles for Viking swords and whatnot.
What kind of unoriginal person would do that twice?
I'm not aware of that at all.
Come on, you got to admit that was a good way of getting your.
No, I love that. No, I love that too. So I just make it up. So
all right, cool. Bird charge off the dragon. Here we go.
Okay. 1 fuel. Yep.
What a waste of a GM critical success.
Wait, what?
Up ahead in the road, y'all see smoke rising out of the middle of the road.
Black smoke?
Yes.
Okay.
Very oily.
Can we smell anything from this distance?
No.
Okay. Do we hear anything very loud coming from this distance?
I mean,
like gunfire or explosion?
No sounds of combat.
Well, or ammo cooking off or anything like that.
Okay. No, nothing like that. No, not at all.
Okay.
What's take a look through my scope and see if I can scope it out a little bit?
Yeah, you can give me a awareness check.
What's the terrain around us?
The prototypical rolling hills.
Okay. So it'd be a pain in the ass. Is there a lot of tree cover?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'd be a huge pain in the ass to drive around it.
It would.
Okay.
Yeah, the smoke is obscuring whatever is in the road, David. So, yeah, Dakka's just kind of shaking his head.
Well, this is the sort of best possible use for our drone, Dronky.
Yeah, I'll take it in there and see if we can get any kind of data off of that. Yeah, that's going to be 12 over 6.
There's a burning SUV in the middle of the road.
Does it appear to be any passengers inside of it?
There's a casualty and torpor in the driver's seat. It looks like one or two other corpses, not casualties though.
So, do they?
What's up? Yeah, go ahead.
Does it look like basically a recent burning, as far as I can tell from the? So I mean, the corpses. Do they look like they were already dead?
I know. It's just this leg actually isn't making sense. Logically, because the vehicle would not still be smoking.
Well, I mean, that's the mystery.
Yeah. The casualties in torpor. So yeah, no, it's been there a little while.
Okay. What about the bodies? The two bodies in the back. Can I see those, or is it still?
Yep, you can. Self-inflicted gunshot wounds to the head. Self-control check.
Great. So, thankfully made that. So no issues.
There are worse fates in this life.
But that's pretty good. So.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
It's okay.
So yeah, you guys want to go check it out?
I mean, if it's on fire, if it's still smoldering or whatever, it's like the odds of getting useful equipment are really low. Sorry. So I would say no, unless anybody is really dying to root around in there.
I'm going to need bounty, but I'm not sure. It's like not sure if it's a concern or not worth it to you. We can bypass it.
I'm gonna push for will point on this one because fuzzy math.
Okay.
There's two fresh corpses in there that are going to turn into vectors pretty quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I think that we need to go there and at least put them down so that it doesn't become some enclave in the area's problem because we're related to all of the enclaves.
Wait, they were shot in the head.
Yeah, they were shot in the head. Is what I.
Yeah, they won't go vector.
Yeah. I mean, you said there was a casualty in torpor.
There is a casualty. So, David, I will give you your will point if you press the team to or if you just jump out and go strolling up to the thing if they're refusing to drive up.
Hey, the way I look at it, it's okay. You guys can stay right here. It'll take me 2 minutes to take care of this. I just have to, the church would be mad at me if I didn't.
Yeah, well, that's why we're Reformed Church. But, go ahead. I mean, we'll cover you. I'm not going to say no, of course, but it's not a vector. It's just a normal casualty. But yeah, go. Just drive up a little bit, I guess. We'll cover you.
Awareness to, like, the surrounding area to see if it was like attack or anything like that. Like, I don't know why the car would be on fire.
Give me awareness check, Matt. What does Dexi see?
Dexi sees nothing. It's all clear. Go ahead.
Yeah. David, I'll let you just burn a charge off the rifle just to pop it. But if you don't want to save the ammo, you're gonna have to give me a roll on the bayonet because you crit fail and the zombie grabs you.
Okay. So let's.
It's up to you. Your call.
I'm gonna go for the bayonet.
All right, give me the roll. Burn a ration. Yep. Nope. Stab. So yeah. No. As you're poking around, David, there's 3 haul worth of goods in the trunk. In fact, there's 3 haul worth of your motorized lawn tools in the trunk.
Huh.
Hmm.
Just wave towards the group and just point at the motorized lawn tools.
Well, they're in the trunk. We can't see them. But
Well, he's pointing into the trunk like, ah.
okay.
2 thumbs up.
Hey, 2 thumbs up. I pull up the car.
Okay. Who's really good at awareness? Someone should check for traps in case this is like some ant bandit trap.
So I have a 2 in awareness, so I can.
All right, Darlington, take a check him, for wires and shit, and before we open it, because I just have better safe than sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and see. Yeah, that's gonna be 12 over 5.
Nothing.
It's completely safe.
All right,
Yeah.
let's load it up.
Quick job.
I mean, we could just take this straight back and then head out again.
Holy fuck! You're welcome. 10 bounty as well on the corpses.
Nice.
All right.
All right, this is
It
a
looks
job well
like
done,
these-
guys. Let's go home.
And it appears, whatever vehicle this was, it was fuck it, I'll call it it was like a reservist Humvee. So it actually has JP8, so you get a charge of fuel as well out of it.
So we erased the fuel. That we've
Yeah.
done so far.
I say we double back, drop all this off before we head out again. It's only 2 legs. That way we can get more stuff from the actual place.
That's 12 fuel worth of stuff. To go back and get back here. But we made 60, 70. Yeah, I guess. It would still make a profit on it. Because then that's 3.
Well, it just lets us have 3 extra holes in the car for
That's
getting
fair,
stuff
so.
later.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and go back. And
Dex,
Yes,
give me another awareness check real quick.
will do. That is 6 over 2.
It's a funny feeling about the truck. Seems familiar.
A taco truck, is it?
Is it from that
Would I
National
have-
Guard unit that we got?
Could be. I mean, it's definitely an old school Humvee. Could be.
Huh.
They seemed fairly well kitted at the time. Obviously you got a JLTV from them, but it very well could be they could have had them for, support vehicles or whatever. I mean, as old as the Humvee is, it's still
Mm-hmm.
the traditional ones, the traditional thin skins, are actually still quite good vehicles.
Okay. Whoever blew this vehicle up isn't too far away. So that's sort of the downside of going back and coming up. We are at half expenditure of fuel. I'd say actually, let's keep going.
We could keep going.
Yeah, let's just keep going because I don't want to deal with whoever. Because we only have 1 leg to go, and we can just. It's going to be quicker to fill up then, and then we can make back without having to deal with whatever bandit group did this. Well, I don't know if it's a bandit group. It might be cultists because bandit groups would have stripped this. So
Yep. All right.
Yeah, if they're
trust me,
bandits,
Deacon?
they're really bad at it.
well, they could be motivated by revenge, like all those bikers we kill. Maybe they had friends that are trying to,
I mean, these guys shot themselves.
Yeah, the gunshot wounds to the faces, those are self-inflicted. Like, Sister told me that you can easily tell by looking for the gunpowder residue on somebody's hand. And I don't even have a paraffin kit, but I can smell the cordite from here.
Wait, you're right. That's actually a good point. Maybe it wasn't maybe one of them turned Vector, the guy who's now in casualty because he's belted in. Is he belted in?
He was.
Okay, so that's why he couldn't escape, and so he's in torpor. But the other 2 got slashed up, and they off themselves before they off themselves before they would turn, and then the other got So yeah, it's not a bandit group. It was just an internal thing. Someone got infected, and killed the others, infected the others. They killed themselves. Then he got trapped as a casualty. So
Does it look like the car crashed at all? Or was something done to the car?
Mechanics check to get anything like that out of it.
Mechanics.
Darling?
10 over 2.
Oh, never mind.
You're seeing skid marks in the road, and the vehicle like probably rolled. Looking at the crumpled upper frame of the thing. Though I mean, it's a thin skin Humvee, so that shit's not it's not exactly that sturdy. So maybe. But yeah, the obvious the obvious signage of like. It's not like it was shot. There's no potholes in the road for IEDs. Nothing like that. Very strange.
Yeah.
Just, seems to have lost control.
So did each of the two people kill themselves? Did they both have a gun, or is there only
yes?
One? Okay, so they each shot themselves.
Yes.
Wait, the guys who shot themselves are in the back seat. So the person who was Vector was driving.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would cause an accident.
Yeah. So, but it's in the middle of the road.
Skid marks in the road too. I mean, I'm pretty sure that whoever was in the backseat shit themselves before they died.
Yeah. So, okay. So it's not a bandit group. It's an internal thing. So we don't have to worry about coming back. So let's go back, drop it off, and then come back. Because we don't have to worry about a group of assholes coming around doing this. It was just an internal infection thing. So, yeah.
All right. So you heading to the reservoir then?
Yeah. Drop off at 3 Hall.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Y'all pull in. You're greeted by the gate guards, and you drive through. I assume you're asking for Mrs. Sanchez?
Yep.
Yeah, she comes out to greet you. K Peso. Deacon.
Yes. Hello. We found some of the lawn tools you're looking for on the highway. Fortuitous find.
Oh, you don't say. On the highway?
Yeah, burned out vehicle. It was in the trunk.
Burned out vehicle? What kind of vehicle, you say?
Humvee?
A Humvee?
Yeah.
Like a camouflaged old school Humvee?
I mean, it was burned. It looked like someone got infected inside and 2 people shot themselves, and the one who was Vector got trapped because he was belted in and, went to torpor. So
the license plate number was this? Is that the one you're...
I elbowed Dakka. Well, to your more information.
She puts 2 fingers in her mouth and whistles and screams, "Órale! Manos arribas! Cállate!" And there's about 30 dudes with submachine guns and rifles pointed at you all right now.
Okay.
So you think y'all gonna jump my husband, kill him, steal his goods, and then resell them to me, and I'm just gonna buy that? You think that's what's going to happen here?
I mean, we took Ubik footage of it. Dude.
Would you like to see the drone footage?
Yeah,
I have no problem.
I got it for B-roll for the Sky Zone.
You could try, but I'm telling you, it's going to be a hard check persuasion. Go ahead.
Okay.
Even with the B-roll footage, you could have staged it.
All right. 10 over 2.
She is a bit inconsolable. But she accepts what you say, but she doesn't trust you anymore. So she'll buy what you bought, but she ain't taking no more from you.
Okay.
So you got your 60 bounty from her. Yeah. But yeah, if you all go out and clean it up, you go out and find yourself a new wholesaler.
Okay. Well, I will succeed on a networking check to expend you back.
All right. Let's see. Go ahead and give me a D3 roll, Ross.
Surely someone else in the reservoir is petty enough to want a better lawn than she has.
1.
All right. So
the homeowners association.
Oh, fucking.
Not sure if we can deal with those HOAs.
Well, you're in luck. Bouncing Betty is perfectly willing to buy whatever you got from you at at what she calls wholesale price.
Back to 13 for. So what is wholesale? Okay, so I lost my plus 7. All right. Well, all right. Well, it was good while it lasted. All right. Well, we'll head out again.
Okay. All right. So.
All right. Who said we should turn around? Because that did not go well.
Well, I mean, 3 at 20 each, and then 6 at 13 each. Is still. So we're at 2 fuel. Then I guess we'll now be at 3 fuel.
Yeah.
All right.
We're still gonna make some pretty decent bank off of this. Like, the numbers don't lie. We're gonna come out ahead.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, it depends on how the rest of this goes. Like we're like right now, but there's a lot that could happen between now and then.
Well, first things first.
The group has already gone, taken some of the equipment. We can't guarantee that there's going to be any left.
Yeah. Okay. So in the future, we just say we found it. Actually, we should deliver it all at once, and not get never volunteer more information than is absolutely necessary.
I'm not the talker of the group, but even I wouldn't have said how we found it.
Off in the distance, you see some kind of watchtower poking up out of the tree line.
Okay. Is there anything unusual about its condition, or do we see anybody on it, or?
Need awareness checks if you want any of that.
Okay. Oops.
Nope.
No.
Since I've seen one of these intact, I mean, most of the time when you see a watchtower, they're just thoroughly shredded because people didn't like to receive them on their front porches even before the crash.
I made it.
Made it.
No, you don't see anything.
So I've got an 8/7, so I did make.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah. There's nothing up on the tower. The tower is clean.
How far is it? How close is it to the road?
It's going to be a bit of a walk into the woods, but not anything unreasonable. Y'all could do it and without really delaying yourselves very much.
That could be goodies.
Well, there could also be a threat. Like, I mean, we don't want to alert. That would be a good place for someone with the binoculars and UBIC specs to warn whatever group they're with. So we should definitely check it out.
Oh yes.
All right. How y'all moving up? You stealthing, or you just kind of balls up to it since you didn't see anybody?
Still stealthing.
Okay.
We'll let Dakka go ahead. And,
all right, go ahead.
We'll be on standby, ready to rush in if something happens. If we hear.
So that's a 7/3.
Yeah, and Dakka, you approach what appears to be some type of military camp. Not too dissimilar from what you saw at Fort Leonard Wood.
Is it
obviously on a much smaller? No.
Okay. I'm gonna hold up a hand to where they can see me. The team behind me, not the folks inside the camp. I'm not going to be waving at them.
Yes.
But hold up a hand so that the rest of D4 can see me. Closed fist, open hand, back and forward. Because I don't have UBIC specs, so I'm hoping that they can figure out what I'm trying to signal.
Sure. What y'all doing?
I will also sneak forward.
Stealth up,
Stealth?
yeah.
Stealth?
Yep, I have 1 point in it. It's fine.
Okay.
Aaron, what are you doing?
And
I'll walk up along with Fox.
I do not make it.
That'll be 1 distress.
Okay, that's fair. Oh shit, a twig. Oh shit, I'm sorry, I alerted those birds. Damn it.
I did not make it either, so do I get stress on there as well?
That'll also be a stress as you guys are snapping and crackling as you move up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you approach the fortifications, the demarcations of the camp, like everything, everything needed, like structurally, if you will, is there. There's nothing else.
Okay. So are these like tents or are these like permanent structures?
No. It's a camp. It's not a fort.
Okay, so tents.
Tents, concertina, razor wire barriers, sandbags.
Okay.
The tower.
Or does it look like there's any like depots or like crates of stuff or anything like that, or is it like out in the open, or is it just like tents and the stuff you mentioned?
I mean, you aren't seeing casualty bodies. Like you're not seeing anything in here. If someone wants to give me a scavenge check, you could go poke around in this shit. But like this place is like scrubbed.
I would like to
it's scrubbed.
Only
one person's doing it. So who wants it?
Okay. I have 2 in scavenge.
As do I. But I think probably best if we let Mr. Darlington do the scavenging because he's really good at it.
I just have a 2 like everybody else.
But you're way better at this. You always know exactly where to look to find all of the things. It's one of your more endearing traits.
That's what I liked about him when he was alive, yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I elbowed Dexi.
You guys, look over. You can take it this time too. I still need to make some adjustments to the fox and start tinkering with it.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right, Ross.
Nope.
All right, fine. Like, this is crazy. Like, someone cleaned this place. Like after they found it. Like, had to have.
Okay.
It can't look this clean without it.
I'll check Ubex.
I'm gonna check up inside that watchtower.
Just see around and see.
I think Mads was trying to do that before, but
really was.
Yeah, go ahead, Dexi. You can go up there.
Do I need to roll for that, or am I just?
Yeah. You need to make an awareness check.
Awareness. All right, sweet. 6 over 3.
Off in the distance, you can actually see what appears to be a maze.
Ooh. Can I like? We've already got the sketch of the maze, right?
Darlington got a file that he put into his robot.
Okay. Can I like pen and paper sketch what I can see quickly and use foresight if anything looks like terrible?
Yes.
Foresight.
Yeah.
Do not make foresight.
It's a maze. You've drawn what you've drawn. Yep.
Yup.
It'll be helpful. I think as you cock your head at it. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, burn another. Or was there anything else you guys want to do while you're in here?
I mean, there's nothing here. There was nothing on Ubex, I imagine.
No.
Okay.
Nope. No pings. No nothing.
All right.
Burn a ration for the walk here and back.
No, I'm not gonna jump.
You said it was pretty close. Like,
yeah.
You.
It was. Yeah. I'm sticking with. I stated it was far enough. Like you couldn't take the vehicle into it because of the terrain. But like, yeah, no, it wasn't like it was like a half day's walk to get in there.
From the parking lot, basically, instead of all the way into back 40.
Right. Go ahead, bird, charge off the dragon. Job site.
Yeah, we're at 4 fuel on the dragon. And yeah. What do we see?
You see a mess. There is bullet-riddled vehicles everywhere.
Fresh?
You don't have to get out and go investigate if you want to know that. Nothing's
I would
smoking.
like to investigate.
All right.
Okay. So let's go investigate.
Yeah. Are you guys driving in or walking up?
Awareness to see if anyone is around, and if not, drive up.
Okay, go ahead.
I do not make that, so...
Yeah, you're not seeing anything, but that doesn't mean nothing's there.
Cool. I might drive up. It's an armored vehicle. She'll be
It is an armored vehicle. This is true.
We do have a grenade launcher on it and a flamethrower.
And you have an automatic grenade launcher and a flamethrower on it. Yeah. As you drive in, nothing greets you. No pings of rounds bouncing off your hull or anything like that. But yeah, this place is it's a mess.
So we can see the entrance to the hedge maze from here or not?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Hard to miss the gaudy, even faded after 7 years in the sun, orange signage and what appears to be what's left of a ghost hanging off of a light fixture.
All right. So what are the hedges just absolutely overgrown? Does it look like a solid thing of underbrush at this point, or can we actually see like separations between the hedge walls?
So what you are seeing is, I don't know what the correct biologist term for it is, or anything like that. But what you're seeing is like the filler, if you will. So like traditionally, especially here in Missouri, with woods, you get your traditional trees, and then in between them you start getting like thorn bushes and trees that tend to like not quite have grabbed stable ground on the earth, like they grew up on a rock or something like that. So they tend to like kind of fall over, just grow sideways, trying to find that little bit extra sunlight or whatever, or catch that one last little drop of dew. You see a ton of that. Well, yeah, underbrush, but like, I was trying to be more about it. But yeah,
so like a very dense forest that has not been touched by people in years. It sounds like kind of.
I mean, you're seeing a lot of that. Yes, okay. You're seeing clearly brambles and stuff growing across the path. As far as the hedges themselves, yeah, I mean, you recognize them as hedges because there is the 90-degree straight line aspect that is traditionally a man-made feature versus versus a natural thing. But like, it's hard to tell anything about them other than
that. Okay. So where are these tools in relation to the hedge maze? Is like the store in the middle of the hedge maze, or is it at the end of it?
So
the landscaping company.
I need a research check to get a specific answer to that.
Okay.
But
I hand the Ubex to someone with research.
I've got it at 2.
All right, yeah, I'll spend a Ubic. You can make the check.
That's an 11 over 4. So yes.
Sorry, I took a bite of food.
How dare!
One of your actions.
What you're seeing, Dakka. The display room is on the far edge of the maze. But the maze is oriented towards a central featured area. And due to the fact that my headcanon of this version of Red Markets, the crash occurred in October. So obviously it's set up for Halloween. That is actually what the maze is going to try to orient people towards. And then once you get there, you'll actually need to go down or be led down like access pathways to get to the showroom itself. So yeah, you're going through like all the fucking way through.
Okay. So I mean, we literally do have flamethrowers and a grenade launcher, so we could make our own path. But I think that would
not the flamethrower.
Yeah. I mean, that stuff looks very flammable. But the problem with that is obviously you get out of control. My damaged merchandise. Also, I'm more concerned with it attracting casualties, bandits, and who the fuck else.
Casualties, bandits, and wait a minute, I got to do it right. Casualties, bandits, and raiders. Oh my! Casualties, bandits, and raiders. Oh my!
Yeah, So I just want to.
I do have a tomahawk. We could just brute force our way through this if.
And if I take the knife off the end of the mechanism, I can, I can machete it too.
Well, I do have our map data right now, so it could be as simple as taking the fox around and making sure that that's like avoiding any of these traps.
Let's
tie I have a map too. I hand it to Darlington.
It looks like Maddy's usual drawings we get after these games.
Yeah.
Adornments
Very
and all.
helpful.
Okay, so why don't we send the fox in first, but tie a cable to it or something so we can pull it back, or we can use the cable as a guideline to help us follow in.
That works. So,
yeah. So,
okay.
I
What did we say we already have in the truck?
Scavenge these cars around us.
I'm sorry, I got a lot of overlapping there. So start with Aaron. What were you wanting to do?
Would we have like sufficient cable or or cord to be able to attach to the fox?
Give me a luck roll.
Okay.
Odd or even, Aaron.
All right. Or if I do a scavenge roll, I can see if there's any lighting around or something, or basically spooled lights that we can use for LEDs. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a scavenge roll. Let's see. That unfortunately went to the market, but I'll go ahead and flip that. So
okay.
So we'll have at least our
yeah, there are
winches
on. There's winches on several of the vehicles. That
okay, yeah. Then we'll just attach that over to. It's like disassemble that and take that over, and use that to hook onto the Fox.
All right. So, how are you going to get the Fox pressed into this maze?
So,
is it too dense for the Fox as it is? Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty dense. So, Aaron, I'll let you make drone pilot checks with no bonus, or I'm going to need to hear some ideas because this is going to be rough.
Okay. Oh, so I was saying that we had to press through that to get literally into part of the maze too.
Oh yeah. It's.
Are we actually at where the entrance was?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, because I'm assuming right now the foliage would be a little less probably where the actual entrance was.
The hedges are still there, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
I assume so. Okay. So they've been growing for years unchecked. So someone could try to climb it and see if we could just climb. And why go through the maze when we can go over it?
Okay.
Yeah, if it's sturdy enough to hold the weight, though.
Well, that's why we're trying to find out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I nominate Dexi.
And I've also got
I'm keen. Let's do it.
While Dexi's getting ready to climb over because, they're a thrill seeker, I thought that I would make a slightly different scavenge check. Out of all of these bullet-ridden vehicles, my thought was rig up a jerry can, possibly something that I could use as an atomizer, and collect some of the used engine oil that's in all of the engines and just basically start watering the hedges with petroleum.
All right, you're gonna need to succeed by 3 on that one there. That's a big ask. But yeah, go ahead. I'll give you the roll for it.
Thought is that even if it takes us a little while, if we plan B is we camp out, we wait for it to do its thing, and tomorrow morning, dead hedges. And that is a succeed by 3, 10 over 7.
All right.
Scorched earth.
So y'all camping out?
No, I don't want to burn it down because, like I said, it would attract too much attention. It's good to have that as a backup if we get attacked by there's a horde in waiting in the hedge maze or something like that. But well,
I feel like he's trying more for Agent Orange, if I understood David correctly with what he wanted to do here.
Yeah, waiting at night too. But I'm not comfortable waiting.
Yeah, I don't want to wait either.
Casualties.
I don't want to get comfortable in the JLTV overnight.
Yeah, I kind of want to see how Dexi. I want to see if we can just climb over it first.
All right. I'm gonna roll athletics.
All right, burn a ration.
I'm gonna flip that because I do want this to work.
Okay, you may do that. You scale up to the top of the maze and you look out, and I mean it looks more like a forest than it does a maze. So navigating it's going to be hard because you kind of lose the pathway of the walls, to walk across.
Yep.
But you technically, you could try it.
Hey, guys, I reckon this is gonna work. This could work. Anyone good at trees? Did you know what trees are good? If we go slowly, I reckon we will make it. Just test your weight first. I go to like put my hand out to help pull someone up.
Okay, I'll go shot. I'll spend 2 rations. 3 rations.
3 rations. All right.
Yep, I make it.
Yep.
And 2.
Okay.
I'm not going to make it.
All right.
Okay.
I start humming. I can show you the world.
I'll try to get up.
All right. Go ahead, Darn.
I don't offer him my hand.
That's fine.
I'm going to put on gloves and offer to boost him.
I got it. All right, made it up.
Wow. All right. So Dakka, what are you going to be doing while the rest of the crew tries to scale through the forest?
I'm going to try to follow him again.
Okay. Cool.
Spending 2 more, and now I'm up.
All right. So everybody's up. What I'm going to need is I'm going to need an awareness check to find a route, and then the other 3 people who aren't making the awareness make the athletics checks to go. And we're going to do this 2 times.
Okay.
Get lucky.
Can we see the building from up here? Or is it that far?
No.
Okay.
No.
Or it could just be covered, concealed by vegetation. Could have grown around it, I guess.
I have a 2 in awareness, so
Okay. I believe in you, Dexi.
8 over 2. It's this
All right.
way, guys.
All right. So the rest of you, athletics.
All right. Spend 2.
And while I'm bringing up the rear, I am also going to clear our path for the way back by just, sprinkle as we go.
Nice.
I make it.
Wait, so you're lighting? You're
No,
pouring
not lighting.
petrol?
I'm just.
Yep.
Think of it
Made it
as
as well.
He's defoliating, Mads.
redneck
Okay,
defoliator.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Okay.
redneck defoliator. I'm not lighting it on fire yet.
This is the way out. Just run through the flames, guys.
We light the flames, we give it a few minutes, they burn, and then after the fire is done spreading, because it's going to hit concrete, and motor oil isn't going to burn through concrete.
You hear a
Okay.
very strange bird call.
Where is it coming from?
Hard to tell.
Can
In the maze.
I want to know if I know what bird that is? I don't know what I would.
What
use
what
for
do
that.
you got, Mads? You got a profession?
You could.
La-
You could research it. You could spend burn a reference.
Nah. I'm just gonna It's weird. Okay, cool.
All right. Awareness then.
Birds be doing bird things.
It's someone's bird call to warn his buddies.
I'm gonna use a will to flip that so we don't get lost.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel
Is that
like falling into the maze is a bad idea.
Is that you out, Mads?
That's me out. Yep.
All right.
Nothing bad can happen.
Athletics from the other 3.
Spend 2. Yeah, make it.
Ooh,
Oh dear.
David, no.
So I'm going to spend a will to turn that into a not crit fail.
Okay, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
All right, succeeded.
So David, you will take 2 stun to one of your legs. You can pick,
All right.
and then you can attempt again. Branch gives out as you're trying to kind of Tarzan your way across.
Oh no!
David,
I'm gonna spend my
accept your
other
fate.
will.
Accept your fate, David.
That was another
I
crit
failed
fail.
Willed it.
Yeah.
So
Spending
was
my
yours at home.
other will to turn that one into just a fucking failure.
So for the listeners at home, David rolled a 5-5 and then a 1-1. That'll be 6 stun this time.
Make it the other leg.
It's the other leg.
All right. One more time, David. One more time. Dakka's having some shit luck here.
Oh no!
Okay, that one's just a fail. Just
All right.
poop, 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 thud.
Well,
I guess I'm gonna walk from the bottom now.
Yup. After the third one, nope. You go in. You're in the maze now.
Aw.
The rest of you self-control checks as you hear the crash bang from behind you.
Oh no. Yeah, it's fine. It don't matter.
I was like,
I do not make that.
Dumbass.
It don't matter.
I
No,
don't
it doesn't
make
matter.
Yeah, that'll be traumas. Like teammate just fell into the friggin' maze.
Single
So-
drama.
Yeah. So now what?
Can he see us from where he is? Can he just follow us?
Yeah.
Okay. That was the second set of checks, so we should be there.
That was the second set of checks. Yes. But he is now in the maze.
Okay.
So you all can see the center of the maze from where you're there. And displayed in it, you see several pieces of the motorized lawn tools.
Okay.
They're sitting on plinths.
Okay.
They're shiny.
Mm.
Oh god, is this not fucking archivist again? Shiny as in like, are they outside exposed to the elements?
Yes.
But they're
You're
still
in the
shiny.
master base. Yes.
Oh, god damn it.
At least they keep a clean house. Like, it's better than finding that they're all
You hear the bird call again.
I check Ubix. Is there anybody on it?
No.
Let's see. Actually, would a sensitivity roll work on there to kind of see if that could be a call from somebody?
Sure.
I mean, okay. If this is a warning and not just a random noise.
I don't think it's a warning for us. I think it's a warning for
communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do think that, though. 10/6.
Yeah, you've heard that noise before, Darlington.
In what context?
Return of the Jedi.
Oh, no.
God damn it.
So, we definitely have company.
Knew that sounded familiar.
Is it possible to try to pull Dakka up?
No, actually. Dakka, give me an awareness check.
Can I give a return whistle since I know this is the one they used in Return of the Jedi?
Something is moving with a shambling gait, Dakka. Which, of course, you recognize instantly.
Ooh.
Your brain being programmed to target such things.
I'm going to target such things.
Okay, well, it has disappeared into down around a bend in the maze. Are you going after it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to push for Will on this one because this is obviously not the smart thing to do. Go chasing after casualties in a maze, but fence man.
Done.
How many haul worth of boxes are there? Do we see?
Well, that's an interesting conundrum. You recall that Dakka had mentioned to you that he'd heard that the equipment was actually like collapsible. Latest technology, or storage capability. To minimize garage space.
Mm-hmm.
So hard to say how many hauls that would be. How much of it you could get.
Okay. So we have to open up the boxes to really figure out how much there is there.
No, not open up the boxes. Like this is all out on plinths in the open. Like you would have to sit and fiddle with it to get it to collapse, see how small it actually breaks down.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have to do something in order to carry it first. Because it's too big right now. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You got to toggle the boggle to get it down.
Yep. Okay.
You all turn around and notice your teammate is gone. He's
Dakka.
You should have given him the map, guys.
He followed us here. He just went off on his own.
Darlington, I believe you had
Yes.
a question for me earlier.
Can I try to replicate the whistle to see if I could get the whoever it is to come out, or to see if we're trusted?
Sensitivity.
Okay. I am going to flip that one. So that'll
Are
be
you?
yeah. So that will be 14 over. 12 over 2.
12 over 2? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you give the call. And you see a rustle down an arm to the west of you guys in the maze.
And that is obviously not Dakka to us using foresight.
Dakka went south.
Yeah. No, that's. I'm kind of pointing down there.
Can
It's
I pull out my grenade launcher?
Sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just gonna send it that away.
Well, I need you to give me an awareness check first, Dex.
Awareness can do.
Yeah.
3 over 4.
Mosquitoes seem thick around here. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
bugs.
No. Night. Yeah, you, Deacon and Darlington, you all, as Darlington is, you know, I don't know what your response is to that, Deacon, exactly. As if you're watching the rustling opposite, you all are just staring at him, but you hear a crash in the underbrush from behind you.
Okay. I look around, try and figure out what's going on.
Dexi has fallen down into the maze.
Okay.
No.
Is Dexi all right? Are they Dexi? What?
They are not conscious.
Okay, I jump down to cover them and try and wake them up. I have a first aid kit. I have smelling salts.
There's a dart in their neck.
Okay. Shit. I scan for enemies. Crit failure. Awesome.
Yeah, no, you totally see them. Fucking monsters in the bush. Light them
No,
the fuck
I have
up.
a point of will. I will negate that to a regular failure. So
You don't see fucking shit. Self-control check.
Yep, that's fair. I make that.
This is fine. This is totally normal.
Yep. All right.
Darlington, do you know what you're fucking saying to them right now?
To the other, to my teammates, or to the people in the long, tall grass. So.
Well, I was just doing Deacon shouting up at you right now.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But yeah, I think that was the gist.
Let's see.
Dakka.
Yes.
Give me another awareness check as you move into the maze.
That is a 9 over 2.
Yeah, the movement is up ahead of you. Something white,
Stealth.
like really white.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely stealth.
Yeah.
That is a 10 over 9.
Okay. Yeah. Now you can get up on it. What do you want to do to it?
I'm going to go bayonet because it's the quietest weapon I've got.
Sure. Burn a ration. Give me a stab check. Yeah, you slam the bayonet home at the base of the skull of whatever it is, and it goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Okay. Good. See if I can get a slightly better look at it, but I'm also going to try. More important, get back in stealth. Secondary, find out what it was.
Okay, sure.
If that makes, yeah.
I follow. Go ahead and give me the stealth check.
You're alone and there's hostiles around? Yes. 7 over 6.
Okay, yeah, you slide back into the brush and look at the casualty, dressed up, covered in, some type of, I don't know, bed sheet or something with like a black scary face drawn on it.
Okay.
It was attached to a guide wire.
All right. Can I follow the guide wire without touching it?
Sure. Well, it'll take an athletics check because it's running almost dead center down the path.
That one actually works.
Yeah. Yeah, off you go. You're hunting. Back to the other three. Deacon, you want to try and give a med check to try and wake Dex up?
Take the dart out of their neck, and I'll spend extra 2 rations. Well, it doesn't matter, because, not rations, but first aid, so.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. That's not enough.
All right. Yeah, they're not coming too.
Okay.
Would I have taken any damage falling from that height unconscious?
No, I'm going to be nice and say no, because you ragdolled.
Sweet. Puckle.
It's like a car. It's like being asleep in a car crash,
Well, I'll try. I'm working on them. So
I feel like you already have enough problems right now being, poisoned.
Yeah.
Darlington.
I whispered to Darlington, by the way, we're under attack. Dart in the neck. Oh, he's up.
Hey, 4 moves out of the hedgerow into the center of the maze, Darlington.
Okay, you said who moves in out of it? Was it
a form?
A form. Okay.
Yes. It appears to be Dracula.
Appears to be Dracula.
Yes.
Is it carrying a blow-dart gun?
Yes.
Oh my god. So, okay. I don't want to kill Dracula because we need information. So I'm going to try to scare Dracula. So, because I have the fox is still on the periphery of the maze, correct?
Yup.
I have my Ubix spec, so I can still target within there and get an angle on him, correct?
Are you going to try an indirect fire with your fucking recoilless rifle?
He's far out enough, yeah.
Right. That's going to be a precision roll, and you still need to succeed by 3.
Okay.
That's not what it's designed to do at all. But go ahead, because this could be awesome.
I'm sorry, I can't hear unconscious people.
Fucking hell, Aaron finally gets a sass back.
Sorry, Maddy. All right.
Okay, that's a good one.
Let's see.
Anything. That was good.
I'm so proud of Aaron right now.
All right. So let me go ahead and start getting charge on that. Times in my life where I actually wish I had upgraded to Dead Eyes, but oh well.
Doesn't matter. You don't get a bonus. It's a precision roll. So go.
Let's hope for something good.
Yeah, here we go. Oh my goodness gracious.
Damn.
Dracula explodes in pink mist. The trees and the bushes, the hedgerows, the shrubs come alive with movement.
Do I see
and
that?
Bert. Oh yeah. You more feel it than anything else.
Okay. Is there cover that I can take and drag?
I mean, you're in the hedgerow. Like, there's really no more cover.
Okay.
You basically are in a funnel. So, like, I mean, your flanks are great, but if anything moves into the tunnel itself, basically you just got brush in between you and your threats.
Is it intimidate or deception to yell out, Charlie 5, call an airstrike on my coordinates now! I have visual.
That's a deception.
Oh my goodness, what do I want to do on that one?
Can I roll an awareness to hear him screaming that?
Well, just tell. Well, actually, both of them are at the same number, so I'm just gonna roll.
Okay, yeah, no. If they're both at the same number,
nope, fuck,
good.
nope, I failed. God damn, and I don't have any will because I had to burn it. I just burnt one will to make a lot of money.
From the bushes, you can hear, like, it's a whisper, but it like carries almost like on the wind to you. They've come back. They've come back.
All right,
Kill them all.
I shoot
Kill
at them.
all.
I
Kill
shoot at
them
the
all.
sound. I shoot at that. I'll spend 3 bullets on that.
Nope, no charge spending. It's a
Okay.
precision roll.
All
You're
right.
not seeing shit.
Can I use my Ubix trigger? Well, no.
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
It's a precision roll, Ross. No bonuses.
Okay.
It's just a roll. Yep.
Oh, I don't even
Burn a
have that
charge,
one.
make a roll.
Okay. Yeah, make that.
Fucking hell. Yeah. You a body drops out of a bush right in front of you.
Okay.
It's dressed like a mummy.
God damn
But
it.
like painted, so like that's why you didn't see it.
Camo mummy, great, awesome.
Yeah, camo mummy.
Anytime, Dexi, just rubbing, shooting with one hand, rubbing, smelling
Maddy,
salts.
give me a resistance roll. Give me a resistance roll. Let's see if you wake up.
Do you have will
Nope,
left?
4 of a 9.
Do you have will left?
Nuts.
Nope, they spent it.
All right, awesome.
Do you have a suppressor on your pistol, Ross, or no?
Yeah, I have a silencer.
Actually, it doesn't matter according to Caleb's rules for this game. So, Dakka, you heard the shout, and then you heard the cough of a 9mm. So, yeah, no roll needed, man. Yeah. So, yeah, no, what do you want to do?
All right.
And you're hearing the whispering.
Is it around me too, or is it just around them?
It's coming from every fucking where.
Okay. All righty. This is the way we're going to play it. This is the way we're going to play it. Y'all wanted to go quiet at first, and we tried quiet, but now it's time to go fucking loud. So I'm just going to take that jerry can. I'm going to throw it up in the air as high as I can and grenade it. We're going to rain down some fire on this maze.
Okay. All right.
It's a hell of a shot.
I'm going to give it to you because it's cool, but my verisimilitude can't accept this, so we're calling this another precision shot. So, yeah, give me the roll. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to spend that will to flip.
I just spend a will to flip. Okay. The path you all followed just goes up instantly from the aerosoling done to it. But yeah, stuff is catching quickly, it is, I think we dictated we're in spring. So, the foliage is starting to wetten up, but it's not wet enough yet to survive, getting cooked for too long. Forms are darting and moving all over the place. You hear almost like hissing screeches coming from different areas. But more
follow that by running back to where the group is as quickly as I can.
All right. Well, as you get to the guide wire, you see another casualty bearing down at you, dressed up as Charlie Brown, coming right at you.
Good grief.
What were you attacking with, just so I know?
Rifle.
With the rifle? Okay. Jam. So, give me a resistance check.
Critical fails are great.
Critical fails are great.
Oh no, did David do it again?
All right, so David is not being bit, but he's got his own problems right now. Darlington, what are you doing? You're seeing little forms running, darting hither and thither all over the place. And, actually give me an awareness check. That's what you're doing.
Okay. I'll fail a roll, unfortunately.
All right. Snick, you feel the dart punch into your throat.
Oh, God.
So, night for you two.
Okay.
Deacon, what are you doing?
Did Deacon fall down as well?
Darlington, you mean? Yes,
Darlington. Sorry, yeah.
So you now have a pile of teammates, and down at the end of the hedgerow, you see your other teammate wrestling with a fucking zombie dressed as Charlie fucking Brown.
God damn. Can I tell if they have an angle to shoot a dart into me or no?
I mean, you haven't been darted yet, at all, so probably not.
All right, so let's see here. I will suppressing fire wildly. So I can try to do a first aid check on Darlington.
Okay, go ahead. Give it
Stand
a
and
stage.
spin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So is this first aid or do I?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yeah. No will needed. No deception.
I'll
roll
spend
needed.
3 charges of my first aid kit.
Right.
So
Go for it.
yeah, make the shit out of that.
Yep. Nope. Darlington snaps back too. Just
Yeah.
I'll
I'll spend another charge on my gun just for the shot.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you got him back. Dexi, go ahead. Give me another resistance check. Try to wake up.
Alrighty. Nope, that's 2 over 10. I'm catching some Z's.
All right, back around to Dakka. Yeah, you
Okay.
can. Yeah, you can.
So
give me
I can't
another-
use the rifle right now because there's zombie and it's jammed. But
Yep.
I can shank the fuck out of Charlie Brown with the bayonet.
You absolutely may do that, but you didn't. I assume you're saving your twitch for your resistance check with the zombie.
You assume correctly.
Cool. Give me that resistance check, David.
God damn.
It's a
I
no.
assume no more will. Okay. And Ross, you're not close enough to administer
Nope.
that check. So, David, what is your strength?
My strength is currently at a 2.
At a 2. All right. Well, that is a number. As a zombie bites you. So take 4 killing to zone 5 to your arm.
Okay.
All right. Self-control check, Dakka, because bite bad.
That's that's a bit traumatic.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
I'm fine.
Yeah, sure. All right.
It's okay. He missed my ink.
It accentuates it, really. I mean, so yeah, Deacon, Darlington, what are you two doing at this point? Actually, no, you guys can see Dakka. You saw him get bit, so self-control checks first.
Awesome. Glad I'll use Ubik specs. I have a thing. Oh, great. Awesome. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
Double
You see
one.
all of the bunnies trying to eat my face.
I'm cool.
I am definitely not. I crit failed that. So,
4 to trauma. Fuck.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
Not again. Not again.
Awesome. Oh no.
I assume you didn't crack since you haven't said anything.
No,
so,
I mean that's the first trauma I've taken this game.
Okay, great. No, that's good.
And I was cleared. I mean, I clear 3 columns every game, so like.
You do. It must be nice to live in that negotiator high life.
Yeah, having a fan.
So yeah. So what are you doing as you panic? Obviously you're not crit fail or you didn't crack, so but yeah.
I haven't totally panicked, so I'm going to very calmly try to aim and shoot the zombie. Not aiming for the head, but try and shoot it off of him. Figuring that would give him an advantage. So
Absolutely.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep.
All right, Dakka, zombie's head explodes. You're good. Ish.
Okay. Run back over to the team
Uh-huh.
and just, okay, I'm going to lay down cover fire, throw down that blood test kit on me, and let me know if I need to stab myself in the head, okay?
Well, that'll be my next action, but yeah.
Yeah, Darlington, what are you doing?
All right. Could I make another sweep through the? That's like with the railgun through the hedge maze. I'm not. Oh,
What are you wanting? What are you wanting out of that? I'm sorry.
we still have a lot of figures running through, correct?
I mean, now that you're all down in the maze, you're not seeing too much.
Okay.
But you can hear movement all over the place, and the fire. You can hear the fire too.
Okay. So, trying to think. Because I'm linking back also to the fox right now. Could I send the fox to basically? Did it create a wide enough hole for it to get into the maze now with the last shot?
No, dude, you fired it in a direct fire. You shot it like a fucking mortar. No, you didn't clear shit.
Okay, so
I will say the fire has burned it enough. You can give me a base roll to
get out. Okay,
yeah, to get it in there to help.
Okay. Yes, it'll make it in.
All right, yeah. Here it comes, like a faithful dog, just waddling down the aisle towards you through the flames.
Through the fire and flames.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dex, you want to wake up, love?
Do I? That is a question. No, I do not.
Fucking hell.
Did we take the dart out of her neck yet?
That was the first thing I said I did. So, check the record. I said it.
Doc is just... Dexi's just going to turn into the pirate from the Venture Brothers at this point.
Oh, no, not a dart addiction.
Oh, gosh. Right now, they're sleeping fucking beauty. So, yeah, you need to deal with that shit first. So, yeah, who wants to go first? New round. What do you guys do?
Blood test.
The fire's getting very close.
I will spend 5 charges on that fucking thing. Because you actually have to make a first aid check to do it.
Right. Yep. Go for it.
Actually, though, I think it's precision. Let me double check. 1 charge with no additional bonuses. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I have to make a first aid check. Yeah, I make it. So allows the player to make a strength check to determine infection rather than the market. So you can spend will to affect that roll, but I don't know if you have will left over. So, and I assume Jason's already made that check. So I guess Jason could house it. Yeah, so do you want to keep that check, David, or do you want to make your own check?
I think I want to make my own.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So fucking be it.
It's a strength check.
Okay, so we're going to add 2. Yes!
All right.
That is success.
The math wills out. The math wills out for you.
What do we say to the god of light? Not today.
All right. So, Darlington, what do you want to do?
Okay. So...
Got your pet. Dakka's okay. So, what's the game plan? Fire's getting close.
Okay, but he's not going to turn into a monster. So.
I mean, 4 killing is fine. It's fine.
Well, leave a good-looking scar.
At this point, we're trying to at least figure... Because we still need to get to the goods, so... Mm-hmm. And sorry for just forgetting right now. Was it on the opposite side of the maze is where the store was?
The store is on the opposite side of the maze, but in the center, which you guys are right next to, since you made you made your Tarzan moves, is a shrine filled with the items you came for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so we just have to push through the hedge wall that we're in to get to the items. Is my understanding? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So we just have an unknown number of bogeys in fucking Halloween costume shooting darts at us and guiding zombies into us.
Wait, I have the maze. Did it actually have the information about...
You see that tiny backhoe up there?
Did it have the information about the... specifically about the shrine or anything else in it?
No.
Okay.
It was pre-crash map you got.
Okay, it was a pre-crash map. Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, no worries. I was like, I didn't know what we had it on there too. Is there a backhoe next to us?
Yeah, it's one of the garden machines up there, the like ride-on mower things. Do you see the one that's right there? Here's what I'm proposing. We wake Dexi up, we throw her on that, she drives this thing the hell out of here, and we just ride on the back and give her cover fire. We just call it a mini dragon. It'll be fine.
But we don't. We leave all this behind, and we have barely anything to call. To say for this.
You got 70 bounty already.
Okay, we can.
My costs are so high.
We can make a second run back into the maze once we get out and regroup and reload.
You hope you can.
Yeah, we might as well get the shit. We're right next to it. We really need to get the
at
shit.
This point. So,
all
right. So, I'm just going to take a risk. So,
okay.
What
is your risk?
Well, first I'm going to actually say because I do have my strength right now is serves me always finding something to improve. Basically, all of that right now is basically for the one focus right now in my life, which is making sure this drone's maintained. If we can get that, that's going to help. So I'm willing to take the risk. Can I get a will back?
Sure.
Okay. So,
what are you doing in exchange for, what is the bad position you're putting yourself in or whatever?
It's like using the straight shot off of the anti-material gun to basically bore a hole. So to try to use that to hopefully get us enough room and to spread out the assailants enough so we can get in and start getting stuff.
Wait, so you're wanting to use a recoilless rifle as a breaching charge?
Basically, I'm hoping right now that the concussive force from it just will start tearing away at the. That's like some more of the denser foliage, if that's possible. I'll leave that to you, since you're.
I'll let you, but for your will point, the fox is taking damage off of this. It's way too close. The muzzle blast alone is going to hurt it.
So, could I possibly do a mechanics roll to mitigate that to the rifle alone?
Nope. You want your will point? It's going into your baby.
Okay, fair enough. So,
all right,
okay.
Go for it.
All right. And this is before will, correct? Okay. So, do you want me to roll a self-control check on that?
You got a will. No, you got a will.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
What will Aaron do?
But thankfully, that's going to be a success regardless. So that's 5/2.
All right. Well, take 3 charges off the fox as it gets bowled over by the blast. But yeah, no, you managed to crumple out a section just big enough for you guys to crawl through or shoot through.
Okay.
Speaking of shoot through, unjamming rifle while he's doing that.
Mechanics check or firearms check, I think. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I think it's guns.
But I'll let you do shoot. Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, you get it clear. Okay. Dex, please wake up.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Critical fail.
They're comatose. They're fucking comatose. Yeah. Ross, immediate first aid check.
Oh no! I will spend 5 charges. I will burn up this fucking med kit.
I'm very allergic to whatever was in that dart.
Okay. Mads, 6 damage to all zones, but you do wake up.
Is it stun or killing?
Killing.
Jesus.
Damn. All right.
She went into anaphylactic shock. Leave me alone.
All right. Yeah. No fair.
Oxygen's not flowing through your blood.
Yeah. No. I it's like, how dare you?
Yes. Dex, you woke up. You had the worst nightmare.
Yeah, I'm still ticking boxes on my damage.
Also, is something burning?
Yeah. I get the self-control check, I guess?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Alright. I do make that.
Alright.
I wake up to Deacon over me, so at least I know something is okay.
Yeah, behind him, but his face is kind of outlined by like the flickering of like fire reflecting off of the grease and sweat on his skin, and there's smoke drifting over the both of you. So it's not good. This probably isn't good, is it?
All right, Deacon, what do we do? Just like out of it, like help.
All right, on your feet. Yeah, you definitely want to stay awake for a while now. Definitely don't want to take another nap. Yeah, we're under fire. There's it looks like cultists in Halloween costumes. And they dressed up zombies in Halloween costumes. God, this is so fucked. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I keep picking these scores. I don't know why.
We pick winners.
I've been the one who find. I thought this one's got to be easy. It's just lawn. It's just lawn equipment. It's just lawn tools. But no,
shit's fucked. Got it.
God, just find the fucking. Yeah. Wait. So we're in the zone now with the looters nearby. We crawl through that.
Are you? What you doing?
I say we get as much stuff as we can now and then fight our way out because we're never coming back here. Fuck this place. We'll light it after what we. The last thing we're due is light it on fire with the flamethrower, and then
Light it on
leave.
more fire.
More fire,
Yeah.
double fire, all the fire.
Yeah,
burn it to the ground.
Yeah, so we need to. Is there a riding lawnmower, or is it just stuff in boxes?
Okay, well, first things first. You guys are still in the zone with just your breaching hole. So, are you guys gonna pie the gap, or are you guys just diving in and praying?
Well, I'll look through
I'm
the
a
gap.
thrill seeker, so I'm gonna dive straight in.
You want a will point, Matt? Is that what you're trying to get
I
out of
do.
me? All right,
I
yeah,
do.
go for it.
And I've got one last spot to tag for a will, and I'm going to tag that one KDR. I am not going to let Dexi get ahead of me. Not when Dexi's spent half of this fight sleeping.
No, I rush in front of Dexi and Dakka. No, I'm the martyr here. Fuck you all.
You
Come on,
get a
you
will
wanna live
point, and
forever?
you get a will point, and you get a will point. Everybody gets a will point except for Darlington, who already got it.
I'm just stating back there going,
No,
nope.
you're back polishing your fucking drone, Mike. Please, baby, forgive me.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you all are in the temple, as it were. There's no one there.
All right, so, okay, so what is in the temple? Like just a couple of boxes of this lawn equipment?
No. What you're seeing is all right.
Is this the place with the plinths?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna, cause gang's all here. Grenade around the maze to try and do damage.
Okay. Do bear in mind, Darlington is not. He's still out in
Like
the
I said,
hall.
the gang's all here.
Okay, love it.
I think Dexi is trying to say everybody who's alive is in here, which is still mean. It's still just mean, but
it
kind of fits with where Dexi's been going. So,
Dexi's still like fighting off being drugged. So yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say I'm going to cover the actual entrance into the temple if there is one.
Yeah. Just gonna rain death from the sky.
Right. So, Dex, I just need a 2d10 roll, no bonuses. I just want to see what happens to that. Deacon, you were seeing. Fuck me, Maddy. Okay.
Crit success.
We're fucking due one.
Yeah,
That's
Deacon.
fair.
So, from what you can tell on the plinths, you do have a fucking massive fuck off riding lawnmower, like a big one, like barely will fit through the maze big. On the other one, you see a it is a combination tiller mulcher. So if you're having a hard time picturing that, like a tiller, like imagine like a 3 or 4 bladed wheelbarrow, like instead of the wheel, like where the wheel would be on a wheelbarrow, it's blades, right? But then those blades will feed whatever it's turning up into like a nightmare, a nightmarish like death trap of like, grinding teeth like rollers that will crush and mulch it up and then shoot it back out. So yeah, no, this thing is like a do-all for clearing out rough pasture land and like Missouri scrub is really what it's intended for. Less so for like, it's less for like, plowing a garden or I mean, what psychopath would like, by hand, like, plow a field. But like, yeah, this is more for like, prepping an untamed or unmanned space for agriculture is what this thing's for. That's what you got on the plinths. If you want more goodies, you got to go in. You got to go deeper. If you're good with what you got, you're good with what you got here. But yeah,
wait, there's literally no loot here, or
those are your 2 pieces of loot. You got 2 loot. Like I rolled for your loot.
Okay,
that's your 2 haul worth of loot.
Okay, so that would okay, so that'd be 26. Bounty.
That'd be 26 on top of what you already made. Yep.
Okay.
Dex, with your raining death, you hear. Nearly every, lightning flash of a 40 millimeter going off is followed by cries and screams, from throughout the maze. It just echoes in and around.
Did you?
And
nice. You got that one in the fingers.
But you also manage, with one of the 40 millimeters, you manage to connect with something in the maze. You're not sure what, but there's a rending shriek, and a gout of fire leaps up into the sky.
Ooh.
And like the hedgerow to the south of you guys, like just is consumed in a wall of flame. But it also like overconsumes the oxygen and kind of like burns itself out. So you have a path through the fire.
All right, let's grab our shit and go.
So yeah, what's the call?
Excellent.
You taking the win and going, or are you going to go deeper for the big payday? What are you doing?
Right, well, the path is there, so we've got a way out. I can cover the way out if you guys want to grab more. I can hold one whole stuff.
Quick calculation: if we leave right now, we'll each be, after spending for fuel, we'll each get a little under. We'll get about 19 bounty per person. So,
which will only cover my expenses. So I need more.
Basically, me as well. Which, considering the kind of damage we've taken, that might be for the best. But Dexi, what are you thinking?
I'm happy to hold my hole and cover here this exit. That's if you guys want to grab some stuff, if you think it's going to be quick enough.
Okay, I'm going to do an awareness check just to see if I can spot any further loot that's not that far away. You know what I mean? Like if there's something within sight that's farther, but if it's out of sight, if I don't see anything in plain sight, I don't want to just I'm not ransacking the entire place. I make it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you see some loot. A ridiculous multi-bladed push lawnmower.
Okay, so
that's coming at you, being pushed by a cultist.
Okay,
good. Free delivery. I've got to cap the cultist. Called shot to the face.
Okay, go for it.
Do you? Oh yeah, you did just get a will.
Yeah, not enough to take them down, but yeah.
But it is automatic, and I'm going to spend the other 3 rounds to do that.
Okay, fine. There you go. So there's an additional haul. Now you got that.
Is that enough?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one more haul, so that's 3. Yeah. So that's another 13. And
I can still carry 2, and the fox can carry stuff
so
as well.
13 haul is another. Each haul is basically another 3 bounty and change per each of us.
Yeah.
So because we have a lower price now, so that gives us a little bit of profit. So I would say that would be enough. I don't see if that's all we see, that's 3 haul. That means we've gotten a total of 6 more or less, but because different prices.
Right.
I would say take the win right now because we're in a bad situation, especially Dexi. Dexi's not looking too good.
Yeah. So.
They've had a rough go of it, I'd say.
I'm gonna have to spend. Well, yeah. So you get that other thing. I'm gonna. So what's the refresh rules? I have to make a roll to see if I have something.
Foresight check. Yep.
Foresight check. All right, I'll do that for first aid. All right, I will spend. While Dakka is getting that haul from the dead cultist, I will spend 4 charges of first aid to bandage up Dexi's head.
Okay.
Let's see here, and I'm glad it did. So that would succeed. And so I guess that's 7. So yeah, that'll turn all their killing into stun. Yeah. No.
Yep.
Yay.
And actually remove one of their stun.
Yes.
It's 7.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, y'all taking your win and running.
Yep. At this point, yes.
Yes.
Drive check, Dex.
I'm sure I'm capable of driving right now. What?
You've been bandaged. I made your head all better.
I do make that. That's 503.
Yeah, you all. It's straight out of Jackass the movie. Y'all just hauling ass through this stupid funhouse of fuckery as it burns around you on a fucking riding lawnmower. 0
Can
turn
we be
rate.
adding fire?
Nope. Dakka blew up the gas can, so yeah, you've done what you can do.
All right.
But yeah, y'all make it back to the JLTV.
Just drive. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, never speak of this again. I don't want to admit that we almost got killed by people fucking Halloween costumes.
There's one problem.
I'm gonna.
What?
Yes. Who else is gonna drive these?
Doors are locked.
The what?
The doors are locked.
Oh. Do you not have your keys? What?
There aren't keys. It's a JLTV. There's no keys for military vehicles for this exact reason.
So why is it locked?
A form pops up inside and waves at you all from inside of the JLTV. It's one of the costumed figures. Appears to be maybe Swamp Thing is maybe what they were going for.
Thought we.
God damn it!
They can't.
Can I use mechanics to try and like jimmy the fuck door open? Like,
you can make that roll, no bonus though, because this thing's got bank vault doors, like it's an armored vehicle. Oh, but you
I do great.
Yeah, you can crank the door open as the form squeals and darts backwards into the rear passenger area of the vehicle.
I'll just yell at it. Look, if you come out, we won't kill you.
If I gotta come in after you, you're getting speared.
Persuasion.
Yeah. I make my intimidate check.
The form pulls out, and you can hear the soft, muted whimpering.
Just please come out.
It's it's crawled out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's crying, and as it climbs down, you see it barely comes up to Dex's waist.
Oh God! Did we just kill a bunch of? I thought that rumor wasn't true. No, he's just malnourished. Yeah, he's just malnourished. That's it. Yeah.
She, in fact, is actually not malnourished. They've done a pretty decent job of cultivating food. She's just 8.
She's just a kid.
Yeah, just a kid.
Okay. Well, I rescued a kid from a cannibal family, so I guess you're coming with us.
Okay.
You can't stay here no more. Take off that costume.
Yeah, she's small but extremely wiry. Stronger than any child has any right to be.
Okay, I will use persuade to try and calm the kid down.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Is that before or after you tell her to strip?
I just told her to take the costume off. I thought there were clothes under it, but
yes, there are clothes underneath.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. Yes. No,
okay.
No. All right, so now you got the truck back. It's a quiet ride, shall we say? Back to Sky Zone.
Just if they would just put up signs and saying this is an enclave, we live here, we wouldn't just go in there. You just hide and you don't tell anybody that you live here, and when people show up you just try and kill them, and then you're surprised when they shoot back at you.
Well, I mean, the shot-up vehicles were contextual evidence to the contrary.
Not really. There's shot-up vehicles everywhere. Look, there's one right there. Look, there's another. They're everywhere. They're
Deacon, that one's not really shot up yet. Do you want me to shoot it?
No. I was arguing with myself again.
You all pull into Sky Zone. Come at a familiar sight. The guards just wave you through without even really looking. Probably a good thing since you're 1 pack heavier than you usually tend to be.
Yeah.
As you pull up in front of the main building, and fucking bounce Betty was. She's like, Deacon, what'd you bring me?
Here you go. More of these very versatile lawn equipment tools that both for lawn purposes and dealing with casualties. They can do both.
Oh, these things are so cool, but why so few, Deacon? I mean, didn't you know? And she pushes a button. They just transformed down into like the size of about a suitcase.
There weren't many left. What can I say?
Okay. Well, that's totally fair.
Intel isn't always accurate. What can I say? It's just
Deacon.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, this is Stacy. Starving, well, not starving, but wandering orphan. What can we do? I'm a sucker. Soft points. I just wondered if there's any people who would be willing to take a foster kid.
Networking.
All right.
Well, no, you ought to win those. Yeah, we'll just go with persuasion then. Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
I won't go for it. Yeah.
Yep.
Crushed it. She's like, well, Steve and I have actually been having a hard time conceiving. I guess we could take her.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart.
She's she's lost some people recently.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, she's had a tough life, but she's in good shape. Good worker, very very quiet.
Yeah,
yeah.
Skips the crying stage, old enough to hold a gun.
A couple of years, you might just be the next big thing. Yeah, why don't you come with me, sweetie?
All hail the great pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. I elbow Darlington.
The kid said that, not me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's motorized lawn tools. Questions, comments, suggestions.
I loved it.
It was awesome, man.
It was quite fun.
I was like, awful rumor. What can I was like, God, I got to keep keeping this fresh and not like double it back. Awful rumor. I was like, oh, this will be too fun. We'll do Children of the Corn. This is going to be fucking awesome.
They were just shapes. We don't know that we shot up a bunch of kids. We don't know.
That's fine.
They're
that
just shapes.
Totally won't come up in your cope sequence next time.
Nope, definitely won't. Just hold it in.
So Ross, you already did your math, yeah? So
okay, so we got 3 more haul, that's 39. Plus 70 that we got so far, so that's 103. We spent 6 fuel, which is 18. So 103 minus 18 is 85. 85 divided by 4 is 21.25. So let's see here. 21.
That means one person gets an extra.
Yeah. So I would say Dexi, because Dexi's got more medical bills. So Dexi gets 22 and the rest of us get 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I hurtle over for some reason.
Right.
Who knew Dexi was allergic to whatever the hell was in her sleep drink?
To poison? To poison?
Yeah.
Card?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. That was very good, and boy, I'm really glad I invested in this blood testing kit.
Boy, am I glad you invested in that blood testing kit too.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tip the curtain back of GMing.
Yeah.
You all, every single one of you fuckers have passed your bite checks, and 2 of you have nearly been killed because of that blood testing kit. But yeah, we'll keep rolling with it.
Well, again, because sooner or later someone will come up and they'll still have will when they get to make the test. So
you're not wrong, Ross.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
And that's going to be really fucking useful. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
yeah. So yeah, no. Keep them coming. These rumors are great. I'm having a ton of fun having to play off.
Maybe I'll roll low next game, and we won't have to deal with something as fucked. I thought something mundane, lawn tools. Yeah, that could go long.
The minute Maddy was like, "Oh yeah, her husband's part of a taker crew," like, and she really wants this stuff. I was like, "Yeah, you're totally not gonna not run into their fucking." And then I just random rolled that leg, and I was like, "Oh, this is too fucking good." You found them dead in the road, and you're like, "Let's just take it back and sell to him next."
We can get more haul that way. It's more efficient.
Oh my gosh, it made my day. Totally made up for how quick the session was. All that nonsense.
Yeah, I always find with rumors, it's funner to give something the GM can play with than nothing will go wrong ever. The rumor,
I mean, it's a good testing of GM because there's no prep time. Like, it's not like I could sit and conceptualize and then let you guys ruin it. But also, by the same flip, like, there's nothing for y'all to ruin. I could just totally just keep rolling with you guys' punches and just throw them right back at you. It's like, oh no, we'll just climb over your maze. I'm like, okay, fine, fucking we'll see how that goes.
I still stand by that was a smart decision.
We're gonna talk to each other like Han Solo talking to those people in Star Wars when they're making all them weird chirping noises. Like, yeah, that'll be fun. Aaron will like that.
Well, yeah. The important thing is that none of us died,
and you got paid.
Yeah, we got paid. Yeah, that too. I mean, that's. I feel that's part of not dying because if we don't get paid, we're basically dead.
Well, that is the moral of Red Markets.
Yep.
We didn't die and we got paid. It was a good day.
Yep.
Yay.
Everything's fine.
All right. So yeah, I guess
I would like to address that everything's fine that you just kind of squeaked out there, Ross. Mm-hmm. I don't think everything is quite fine because. Can I point out just the new elephant that's in the room? Because we've already got quite a few of them.
Nope, we didn't kill a bunch of kids. It's fine, you know?
Okay, let me point to the other elephant in the room. The one that we didn't kill, she can speak, right? Mm-hmm. And she can tell people what happened in that maze. So where exactly did you come from, Stacy? My name's not Stacy. My name is Hannah. And then I saw Ezekiel get killed because he went up in a ball of fire because those takers lit him up.
You're believing that adults are going to pay attention and believe kids. That's honestly good for you. But you know, about that. That's not the part I'm worried about. That's just, you know, all that coping we'll have to do. From all those burning. Oh no, we all became David in this campaign. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine.
You know what you're talking about. I killed one adult cultist and one casualty. Both of them normal size.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're definitely adults. They're just ill-fed.
Oh god.
Yep.
Nice.
Let's see. All right. Yep. All right. Well, that's it for this session. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.
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 Oh, bye.
Bye.